All right, I'm back. Just a real quick note to wrap up our QA tests from before. You can see now that we have all the tests passing. And I'll tell you what I had to do. The problem we were seeing before was this shadow services not in a failed state. We had this problem on both host and the target. And the reason we did is because we didn't reboot. One of the instructions that we bypassed earlier was a reboot after getting everything set up. If we had rebooted, then we would have passed that. That process that we're doing requires a reboot in order for this part to be cleaned up. And then the other problem that we had was something that I actually did skip. So I'm going to go through the instructions here. When we're doing the final steps in Rune integration, we let's see if I can find where it is. I think it's just before this. Yeah, so we create an override to make the Diretta service auto restart on failure. I found that depending on the boot sequence, the Diretta host service may not come up perfectly happily if the target's offline at the time that it starts, or if the DAC is not online. There could be some problems, and so we put an override in place that just tells it to restart on failure if there's some problem. And this just makes the whole system a little bit more reliable. And I had kind of glazed over these tuning parameters, but did not run this step. And so now that I've run that step, we can see that the Diretta service is set to auto restart. And we have everything passing now. So those are all the basic steps. There are some appendices that we can go over, and I may make make a series of videos about those as well. We're using Argon 1 cases, and so having custom fan control is helpful. The remote control and using that to control Rune is pretty nice. There's some stuff around purist mode, and then some real-time performance tuning that we may look at as well. But I'm going to wrap up this series for now, and if you have any questions, you can contact me or comment on these videos, and I will be glad to help any way that I can. All right, thanks.